statement you will use? Which statement you will use? Return statement you will use. Very nice. So return statement can return one or more number of values. Return statement can use one or more number of values we use return it. Right. So now last question. When a return statement is returning more number of values in the function call, if I hold it in a single variable, that single variable is of what type? Very good. Jyotirmai, very good ma. Tuple. It is called tuple. Somebody is saying list. Write imposition. Write imposition, guys, by yourself. So it is returning what? It is returning what? Tuple. Right. From the tuple you can get the elements. If you are returning three values, three variables I can hold in the function call. So that type of points you know already. Now we are entering into the biggest discussion today, that is called parameters and arguments, and types of parameters I will introduce. Right, ma? Let us slowly enter into the subject. Write down heading, all of you. All of you. Parameters and arguments. Parameters and arguments. Please enter into that. Parameters and arguments. Start. Parameters and arguments. Fine. So there we need to discuss, sir, what is a parameter? What is a argument? We are going to discuss in detail. Let us carefully observe it. Let us carefully observe it. Let me take one small example also. With example, we will go for it. So here we need to understand parameter. Next is called what you know? Argument. What things are called? First of all, variable is a parameter. Argument is also one variable, but the place we are using is different. So parameter is called what? Argument is called what? What is the speciality of it? We are going to discuss. So look at my argument. Next, after that, I will discuss its importance slowly, one by one I will use. Let us take one example. Let us take one example directly. So I am using others. Coming to the point back, Python, here I am coming. See, main program I will take it, main program I will take it. SNO is equal to 10, SName is equal to KVR, for example. Now I am using display, SNO, comma, SNO, comma, SName. Dear students, immediately I will write def display, SNO, comma, SName. Or you can take STNO, comma, STname. And that time you don't get the confusion amount, because already we learned it. Print of student number. See, carefully try to understand, because we are entering into the biggest discussion today, because this is a very much base for you. STNO, dear student, please carefully observe. STname, student name. I am writing student name. Student name is equal to, what is that? STname. Name. Okay, students? Right. Carefully observe, ma. This is called what? All of you answer my question. What is this is called? What is this is called? Everybody must answer it. Everybody. Very perfect. That is called function call. Super. Everybody said function call. So it is known as what, ma? Function call. See, ma, because it is a big topic in the entire functions. Of course, I don't want to boost it. Because it's the most important. I'll tell you one amazing thing today. One amazing thing I will tell you in the middle of the class. I did not expect that the quality of the people. So I will explain that for you after a few minutes. After in the middle of the class, I will tell you how much quality the people are having. I will explain that, right? Because I found that incident few hours back. In my free time, I interacted with some different people. There I will tell you that. So display SNO, comma, SName. So function call it is. So coming to the point back, function call. What is this is called? What is this part is called, ma? What is this part is called? Complete part is called what? Come on. Function definition. What is this part is called? What is that part is called? Highlighted part. Highlighted part. Very good. Function heading. Very nice of you. And this part is called what? This part is called what? Is body. Okay. Perfect. We are perfect. Now I am writing function definition. This entire thing is known as what, ma? Function definition. Okay. No problem. You are already fully aware of that words. Okay. Nice. Now coming to the C. SNO and SName are the variables, actually are the identifiers which I am using inside of the function call. Inside of the function call. These are called arguments, we can call. The variables used in the function call are called arguments. The variables used in the function call are called what? Arguments. Tell me, what are the arguments? Variables are nothing but common everywhere else. But the place where you use, suppose you are there, you are living in India. Who are you? Who are you? Come on. Indian. Suppose you go to US. So who are you that time? Who are you that time? So you are something. You are different. You are going to be, depends on that place. You are going to be something different. Yeah. So I'm going to write it. Yes, 10. Don't, again somebody is asking, one student is asking, he is asking SNO here. Sir, you take here also SNO. See, student, if you go to that type of poor knowledge, what student is asking that. So SNO is called what? Value. Can I take STNO here or not? Can I take it or not? Who is that student is asking? Sir, take SNO. Can I take STNO or not? Yes, you can take. So read the notes. So SNO, SName are called here SNO, comma SName are called arguments. And here you see, here I am taking STNO, comma SName, STname. You can take STname. I can happily take the same thing also. I said many times. STNO and STname are called formal parameters, we can call. Formal parameters we can call. Dear students, I use the word called parameters. Parameters are nothing but the variables used in the function heading. Arguments are the variables used inside the function call. The variables used in the function body are called local variables. The variables used inside the function call, function body are called local variables. The variables used inside the function definition, function heading are called formal parameters. The variables used in the function call are called arguments. That word I want to write it. So parameters, I am writing parameters. I am writing that. Here are nothing but parameters are formal parameters Listen, formal parameters, because on this lot of meaning is there. That's why I'm stressing. Such a simple topic, I need not to talk about this much, because there is a lot of meaning is there. You only will say, sir, greatest concept we will say. Parameters, formal parameters are those used in function heading. Parameters or formal parameters are those which are used in function heading. Are those which are used in Let me write up which are used in function heading, and whose values I am writing that and whose values can be accessed. And whose values can be accessed. Already I told you, accessed within the corresponding function definition. Function definition. but not outside the function definition. I told you that also, where I told you in the functions explanation only I told you. Do you remember that, guys? But not accessed, but not accessed outside of the function. Outside of the function. Outside of the function. Dear students, please be careful. Parameter we understood. Okay, nice. So regarding the parameter, no doubt. Now I am talking about the arguments. Arguments, nothing but the variables only. Arguments are also called variables. Now I am writing. Arguments are those. Arguments. Arguments are those. Are the variables. I am writing. Are the variables used in function calls. Used in where? Function calls. Function calls. Function calls. Sir, where we can access these arguments? I can say one simple term, Mama. Arguments are, and you don't get confused with this, Ma. Arguments are something like acts as a global variables. This word you don't worry, but I will write here. And you don't talk about the global variables or explain global variable because I have a separate heading is there. See, I have a separate heading is there. Local variable, global variable. Separate heading is there. That is what is my topic called globals and global variable. Dear student, I am saying today arguments are nothing but the variables. Arguments are nothing but the variables used in function calls, which are also acts as which are also acts as global variables. Global variables. Dear students, don't worry about the global variables. Global variables that I will explain to you very perfectly. On that part you least bother about. That you keep it aside. Next I am going to write in middle of it or somewhere else I am writing local variables also. Local variables that I need not to write it, but I want to write it because all the variables are covered. All the variables are covered. So ultimately, people will ask you in interview point of view, how many variables are there in the entire Python? You can say local variables, formal variables, arguments, that is called arguments. Then what? You are going to enter into the object-oriented programming. There are data members, non-static data members, static variables, non-static variables. We are going to see the list of variables in the class. We will explain that. At this point of time, arguments, parameters, local variable, all of them are variables only. Now I am writing these variables, I am writing the same wording here. These variables, local variables are those, I am writing local variables are those which are used inside of function body, and whose values can be accessed within the corresponding function definition and not accessed outside of the function definition. Then what is the purpose of local variables also? We used in function body for storing, I am writing, for storing temporary values, I am writing, or temporary result, I can say temporary result, and whose values can be accessed within the corresponding function definition, but not possible to access outside of it. Dear students, parameters, arguments are clear. Now, in the Python programming, based on the parameters and arguments, there is a lot of relationship, 100% relationship with parameters and arguments. Every argument value mapped to whom? Positional, mapped to whom? Formal parameter. Every argument value mapped to whom? Parameter. So such a type of relationship is there based on the parameters and the arguments in Python. Now I am writing based on the arguments and parameters in Python in the context of functions. Now I am writing in the context of functions of Python. Functions of what? Python. The arguments The arguments oblique parameters are classified into five types. Five types. They are number one. The arguments or parameters are classified into five types. The arguments oblique parameters are classified into five types. Number one, positional parameters. Positional parameters. Positional parameters. Some people can also call it the positional arguments. Positional arguments. They will also say positional arguments. We will talk about it. Completely, we will explain it. So the program which is represented here, it is by default satisfying one mechanism. Okay, let me write the list of it. Second is called what? You see, default. Default. I am writing default. Or instead of that, first I will go for this. Keyword parameters. Keyword parameters are arguments. Keyword parameters are arguments. Wonderful property, which was not there in other languages. Number three, default parameters are arguments. Default parameters are arguments. So default parameters are arguments. I will explain each and everything in detail. Next is called what? Wonderful. Variable length. Variable length parameters are arguments. Variable length parameters are arguments. Fifth one I am talking about. Variable length parameters are arguments. Next is what? Keyword parameters. Keyword variable length parameters. That is the word I will write. Keyword variable length parameters. Keyword variable length parameters. Right. These are the five mechanisms are there. So people will ask you, types of parameters or arguments are how many? This is a separate heading I want to write it. What is my heading? Types of parameters and arguments. This is a parameters and arguments definition I said. Now I am going to enter into types of what? Parameters or arguments. How many types of parameters and arguments are there, ma? 5 types are there. Number one, already you know, this is a list we are entering. I will enter into the detailed discussion about each and every one. We will talk about the first part of it, that is called positional parameter. We will enter. Sir, each one is having its own theme is there. Theme. When we will go for positional parameters. What is the meaning in that? In which case I will go for it. Next, keyword parameters, when do you go for, sir? Default parameters, when do you go for, sir? Variable length parameters, when do you go for, sir? Keyword variable length parameters, when do you go for, sir? So, what I am doing is, when I am explaining keyword parameters, I will mix a positional also. Mixing both of them. Suppose when I come to third one, I will mix all the three. When I come to fourth, I will mix all four. I will eat away your brain. When I come to fifth, I will use all of them. Finally, your brain will be somewhere. So don't think brain will be somewhere. You will get a confidence of which one to use what. We are swimming all the rivers. Finally, we go to Arabian Sea. It's a big ocean. There we will swim it. So we need to mix with everything. What to use, how to use it, how to come out with a big solution of it. That is what we are going to understand. Dear students, first of all, are you getting the confidence of what is argument and what is parameter? For my satisfaction, first of all, you tell me, where do you use parameters? First answer my question, Amma. Where do you use parameters? Where do you use parameters? Santosh Reddy. What, ma? Where do you use parameters? Yes, function heading. Rashek Reddy, you are saying functions, sir. It is a super answer. Function heading. Yes. Where do you use arguments? Where do you use arguments? Function call. Call. Don't tell call. What is that call? Phone call? Huh? What is that negligent answer, Amma? Please give perfect answer. Where do you use local variables? Where do you use local variables? Inside the body. Very nice. So this place is very, very important. Okay. Now write down this part. Then I will move forward. Take this now. Separate heading you write. Separate heading, parameters and arguments. Write down quickly. Try to write clearly, mom. If you write little bit fast, I will move forward. If you go to any interview, compulsory question. What is a parameter? What is an argument? What is a local variable? What is a global variable? What is a global keyword? What is a global keyword? What is a positional parameter? What is a keyword argument? Can I mix both of them? What are the rules of it? How to use it? These are all perfection. You just ask the question, what is the difference between parameter and argument? Out. Types of parameters, types of arguments in the context of functions of Python. Very, very important. Vishnu, you are joining lecture. Sir, I am joining lecture right now. Can you explain once again? How it is possible, Amma? Already 40 minutes late you are. So you are asking once again to explain. So you think about it. More than 250 people are there. Right. Okay, you write up to line number 14, Amma. Line number 14 only. So are you writing this also? That is separate heading I am saying. That is a separate heading. You write up to line number 14 only. So I hope that it is finished everybody. So please respond it quickly. Line number 14 only you write it. So line number 14 only you write it. Other thing not necessary. Okay. So we understand the meaning of what? Meaning of parameters, arguments and local variables. Local variables. So Vishnu, you concentrate well, Amma. You can understand even now also. So you concentrate now, you can understand, no doubt in that, you follow me. In middle of it, I will repeat this terminology, don't worry. Right? Come on. Next you write the heading. Next you write the heading. Types of parameters and arguments. Heading. Another main heading. Types of parameters and arguments. Types of parameters. You write oblique arguments. Or and you can write no problem. No, not at all a problem. In the context of functions, we have the arguments or parameters are classified into 5 types. They are number 1, 2, 3, 4. Immediately you read the subheading called positional parameters. Whatever the functions we have written yesterday, approach 1, approach 2, approach 3, we followed some mechanism already here only, which is available here only. Types of parameters and arguments. Yes, ma'am. Durga Prasad, exactly. Exactly same. What is that? You are understanding the same. So it is on the scroll up only, ma. I mean the first line only. No need to have anything to scroll up. It is in the first line only. See on the board? Akila. It is on the line number 1 only, ma. Line number 1 only. Nothing is there to scroll up. It is there. Everything is visible to you. Okay. Under that. Okay. Now all of you keep the subheading positional parameters. So coming to the point of it, listen now. Positional parameters are arguments. So I can call it as a positional parameters, or I can use another words also, positional arguments. Why I am using that both of them, you will understand very shortly. Because all the argument values, see my program, the argument values are mapped to definition. When I come to this definition, I will call it as what? Parameters. When I come to the same thing for function call, I will call it as what? Arguments. Just now I said, when you are living in India, you are Indian. When you are living in US, you are called American. When you are living in London, you are called something like some different citizen you are. So depends on the place where you are supposed to call its name. When I am looking at the line number 1, it is known as what? Positional argument. When you are looking at this definition, when I am calling, these are called positional parameters. Now I am saying the first concept I am talking. Positional parameter or argument. So what is the concept of it? See ma, the concept of positional parameters is that the number of arguments you are passing from the function call. Listen very carefully. The number of arguments you are passing from the function call must be taken same number of parameters in the function definition. First point, the concept of positional parameters is that the number of arguments you are passing in the function definition, the number of arguments you are passing in the function call must be equal to number of parameters in the function definition. That is the first point. The order of arguments in the function call must be similar in the order of parameters in the function definition. Why, sir? Why that order, sir? SNO should be sent to SNO only. It should be printed as SNO only. That is very, very important point. First, 2 arguments you are passing, 2 parameters required. Okay, satisfied. SNO is placed in SNO only. Of course, SNO, I understand that student number. STNO, I understand that it is also student number. But as a technical person, I can understand SNO is an argument. STNO is called what? Parameter. But I can understand that SNO meaning, STNO meaning is one and the same. S name is sending to whom? ST name. That is also going to be called as what? I understand the meaning also. That's what I'm saying. 3 things must be satisfied in the positional parameter. Which one is called positional parameter? Number 1, number of arguments must be same as number of formal parameters. Position of the formal parameters must be equal to what? Position of your function call also. Position means what? First position is SNO. Here also first position should be taken as equivalent kind of variable name to take it as the same. Now let me execute it once and you will get it. Now you will get it. Positional parameter example 1.py. For example, positional parameter example 1.py. Just for a minute you observe. I will go to my functions. I will save my program. Coming to the command prompt G : so KVR Python 4 p.m. Now I am saying that functions. See guys, now I am saying py and my function name is this. So it is happily printed. Number is equal to 10, name is equal to 10. Then end user is understanding number is 10, name is this. By mistake, you are writing like this. Just to see that. Just observe it. Understand that. What will happen, Amma? No problem. We don't get any error. SNO is passing to ST name. S name is passing to STNO. Because our Python is what language? Dynamically typed programming language. That means it won't see that SNO is a number type stored in this variable. It is a variable. It will take according to the value which is passing. But as a programming, it will work. But for the end user is concerned, he will think that it is a wrong program. See that, execute this program once and see that number is KVR, name is 10. They will think that it will reverse candidate. I mean to say, what is happening? Here positions are reversed, which is not a positional parameter. So let us go to the order. Tell me for my satisfaction, all of you, what you are understanding? In this, number to be placed into the number, name to be placed into the name. Number of arguments must be equal to the number of formal parameters. That is number 1. Order of arguments must be equal to the order of formal parameters, including their position. That is the theme of what? Concept? That is the theme of which concept? Positional parameters. Are you understanding, ma? Are you understanding what I am talking? Positional parameters concept, somebody asked you. The concept of positional parameters says that number of arguments in the function call must be equal to number of formal parameters in the function definition. That is number 1. Number 2, order of arguments in the function call must be matched with the must be maintained the same order in the function definition also. That is the concept of positional parameter. Now you have a doubt, sir, I want to pass different, sir. Yes, I'm having, that's why these many number of techniques are there. Slowly we will come across. By default, which is the default mechanism we followed, sir? Even in previous class also, we followed the same only. We used to pass the values from the function call. They are going to be sending to the function call, function definition. We used to pass that. That is by default, which mechanism only? Positional parameters only. So, dear students, I am writing what is that? The concept of what? Positional parameters. Concept of positional parameters is that A, the number of I'm not writing a big text, I'm just giving everything in the form of formulas. The number of arguments in function call, the function call must be similar in where function definition. Number of arguments must be equal to the number of formal parameters. So if you want in the bracket, because I'm getting little doubt about you whether you'll understand or not. Number of arguments must be equal to what? Number of formal parameters. Number of what? Formal params. That is the first one. Second is what, sir? The order and meaning, I will mention that also. The order and meaning of arguments, in function call must be maintained in function definition also for maintaining, for correctness, for accuracy, that is a very, very important, for accuracy of results. So dear students, are you just following Are you following what I am talking? Syntax I will write it. What is the syntax, sir? DEF, function name, param 1, comma, param 2, so on param n. So I am writing some statements. Just I need not write just a dash I am writing. I am writing. Right? Next I am writing syntax for what? Function definition it is. Now I am writing immediately what? Syntax for, here I will write function definition, because both of them are related here. Now syntax for what also? Correspondingly, syntax for function call also must be maintained. Function call. Sir, what is the function call, sir? Function name of argument 1, argument arg1, comma, arg2, so on argn. See, what is the meaning? Param 1 is matching to arg1 is going to param 1, arg2 is passing to where? Param 2, argn are passing to where? Param n. Here, I will write a small thing, here, the mechanism of passing, the mechanism of passing the data is that the values of arg1, comma, arg2, so on argn are placed in param 1, comma, param 2. See, I am just matching with that. Param n. param n by position, by position, by position and order, by position comma, by position comma order and meaning, order and meaning. This is a perfect. Or arg1 is sending to param 1, arg2 sending to param 2, argn is sending to param n. By what? By position, order and meaning. For what purpose we are following that? For accuracy of results. Dear students, are you okay with this? Are you understanding what I am talking here syntactically? Can you express your understanding once more? Yes. So please write down this positional parameter and you see the example immediately. Example, number, name, marks. Okay, I will take one more thing. Marks also I will take. Marks also I will take it as 45.67, 45.77. C name also I will take. C name is equal to OUCET. OUCET. I am passing what here? Marks I am passing. Marks I am passing plus a C name also I am passing. Here also I will take it. Same order, same meaning. So here I will take it as, what is that? ST marks, ST student marks, comma, ST C name, college name. So I will print the other details also. Other details also I will print. What is that, ma? Here I will print. See, student marks is equal to, student marks is equal to ST marks. ST marks. So I am writing ST marks. Next I am writing student C name, college name. Student college name is equal to of what? ST C name. ST C name I am writing. So here these things are called what? Yes and O. Yes name. I will write, since I added something now, marks and what is that? C name are called what? Arguments. Dear students, here you see ST name comma ST marks, ST marks and ST C name, ST C name are called what? Formal parameters. Let us save this code once, save this code once and execute. Same order. So you are getting same order, number, name, everything is same. If you maintain different order here without following the order and meaning, you will get the problem of accuracy will be lost. Accuracy will be lost. That's why we are maintaining this. So this is the mechanism. Default mechanism in Python is, default mechanism is followed in Python is, which concept is followed, ma? Positional parameter. The default parameter passing mechanism in Python is positional parameters. So far we did some example. All of them are what? Positional parameters only. Okay, that point we will mention last. So write down this code, ma. Write down this positional parameters heading. Positional parameters heading. Satyam Sharma. Sir, is it always necessary to always give parameters in heading? What you will give? What you will give according to our syntax? What you will learn? Basic syntax, standard syntax. What do you call? What do you call that? So here what I am talking about. A function is not taking input. I am not taking that. I am talking arguments here. Understand the context, ma'am. I am taking arguments. I am taking in the case of a take the values. Arguments I am taking. If it is not taking, where is the positional parameter there? I told the approaches there. I told the approaches, ma'am. Think like me. Think like me. Of course, you will say, sir, how can we, sir? So you are a student of mine. You should get how sir is analyzing the subject. I am talking about arguments. Arguments means need to be there in the function call. So when function call arguments are there, definitely positional parameters are there in the same order, same meaning, same. That is the one. That is known as what? Kishore. That is also known as actual argument only. That is a C language terminology. Actual parameter, duplicate parameter, dummy parameter, that is a C language. Write down this. Doubts will be in the last. If it is a very serious doubt, I will address then and there. Emergency doubt immediately discussed. Suppose if it is the last, if it is not answered, last 15 minutes result, it is easily understandable even in my explanation also. That is the meaning. Write down that quickly. Yes, ma. Kaushal Tata, exactly. Exactly, Kaushal Tata, no problem. Right, ma, completed. Complete, ma. So if I discuss second one, you will get much command over it, each and every one. Second one, third one, if I go on discussing, you will get full clarity, powerful clarity will come. Now within 10 seconds, I am dictating the question. I am dictating the program now. Still anybody is writing, just stop me. So Amma Akila, if you miss anything, I will show you in the last. Last I will open it. You can take the screenshot of it. Nothing to worry. Okay. Next, write down the question. Write a Python program. Write a Python program. Write a Python program. Write a Python program which demonstrates the concept of 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 positional parameters or positional parameters and arguments. Positional arguments you can call, positional parameters we can call. I told you already, when you are at the function call, you want to call positional arguments. When you are in the function definition, you want to call positional parameters. So I will call both because I am there in the both the places. In India, Indian, same person going to US, American, like that. Depends on the context and the place, we will call that type of wording. Write down this example. So morning one student is asking, sir, writing the code is little difficult, sir. Not Python student, Java student. He is my Java student. So writing code is difficult, sir, in any language, maybe Python or Java or C language, whatever it is. Sir, is there any language? Once we touch the button, code should come, sir. Is there any such language? He is asking. What is your answer? If you touch the button, you should get the code, it seems. So what do you say? So you are giving different answer. Don't tell Avinash, don't tell that person will feel like anything, right? So Avinash used, I am getting laugh of it. So does not exist. Okay. Print does not exist, you are saying. Okay. Right. So it's really, so who will ask that type in Microsoft one day, in .NET also, you will not get that. In .NET also, if you click on button, it gives skeleton, that's it. It gives skeleton, it gives a function, it will give you, and open the bracket, close the bracket. In that, you need to write the code. In that, you need to write the code. It won't give you any coding. So, Microsoft people, even Microsoft founder developed a Windows operating system for that type of people only. So when he started developing Windows OS, he got a big thought, even you also know that. Even in a magazine also, I studied some of the research papers, article papers I studied. So if you have a big problem, big problem you have, you will give to some person, he will solve it. He will solve it. And everybody should understand who is that person. Who is that person? Of course, I cannot represent as it is. You have a big problem, Amma. You want to find the solution. To whom you will hand over to get easy solution? Lazy. Chandra Bhushan is saying that lazy person. Lazy person. Suppose if you give to an intelligent student, if you give to scientist, he will develop in scientific manner. So to understand that scientific notation itself will take a lot of time. So a common person, a lazy person cannot understand. So that's why Microsoft OS is fond of everybody. So maybe in future that person may be useful to everybody. So maybe I asked, what is your dream? He said, sir, my dream is that only, sir. Because this coding, getting some problems, sir. Is there any tool, sir? Just I want to click the button, I want to get the code, sir. So I did not answer anything. So to answer it, mine is not suitable. I said I will ask this question to my other students and say what they will say. I will tell. So Avinash gave one good word, but I don't want to tell that word in the class. So Bruce Lee also has given one word, because we should not say that, because as a teacher I should not say. Maybe his doubt that is. Okay, complete, Dhamma. Ah, yes, ma. Sharma, that is true. Complete it fast. So we are struggling daily, so many programs and so much of coding. Yeah, all of a sudden he got that type of doubt. Maybe he felt some difficulty to understand the code. That's why he got that type of things. Maybe. Okay. Can you complete it? Hmm. Shall I go to next, ma? Next. I will introduce next. So what is the default parameter mechanism? What is the default argument mechanism by default? Yes, ma. Java 8 I will teach, Java 9 I will teach, almost all the new features I will teach. Actually, I am originally Java field is mine. 23 years onwards, I am in Java only. Last 5 years we are in the Python. Last 5 years we are in the Python. Okay, so that is just a left hand, left finger. That kind of things. Fine. So let us come to the positional parameters. Done. Sir, next I am introducing. So don't stick on to the positional parameter. Let us enter into the one more thing. See guys, now I am going to enter into keyword arguments. I am going to enter keyword arguments. See, look at all of you. Be ready for that next discussion. I am going to enter into that. What is the next concept? Keyword arguments I am going to introduce. And don't think that only one example is covered. I am going to cover the multiple examples. Don't worry. So because I want to give you the clarity in this area. In this area. See. So keyword arguments I am going to introduce. Sir, suppose for example, there is a function. There is a function. What is that function? Display function is there. Which function I am using here? Display function is there. Display function is there. This is a function. That you have taken how many? 4 values are there. What? It is taking number, it is taking name, it is taking marks, it is taking college name also it is taking. That 4 values it is taking. But you don't know, you don't know, you don't know what is an order of that. You don't know that. So you don't know. Maybe first one is a number, you may be expecting. Second one is a name. Okay, you expected. But the third and fourth, you have little confusion. What? Maybe college name first, maybe what do you call marks first. First two things you expected, number and name you expected, but the second one you did not expect it, and the third one you did not expect it. That time how to pass the data correctly, sir? Understand my requirement. I know that my team leader develop a function display. In that I don't know the order of parameters. Order of parameters I don't know, but I know the parameters. 4 parameters it is taking, but I don't know the order. I don't know the order, but I should send my data in the correct order. How it is, sir? It is only the matter of keyword parameters. Let me show you the example first. You will really wonder it. Let me take the same example. Same example, let me cover for 1 or 2 so that you will get the clarity. So, coming to the point of it, Python. See, I wrote like this. So I'll say, see the point of it. Sir, it is some, after that I will give the file name. See sir, main program. Number, name, etc. is there, sir. Display. So for example, you may be asking a question, sir, it is there in front of you only, no, sir. How can you say that you don't know, sir? Because, dear student, we are inside the program only because next concept is modules. My friend developed one function in his program, but we want to use in my program, in my system, I want to use program to program reusability. Program to program reusability. Tomorrow you are working in US on site. I am in off site Hyderabad. I want to access your function from Hyderabad mission. I don't know what is your order of the order of parameters, but I want to send correct data to your function. So keyword arguments are helping you in what way? I need not to bother about the position. I need not to bother about the order. I need not to bother about the meaning, but I want to maintain the order. I want to maintain the meaning, plus I want to maintain the accuracy. Sir, how to do that, sir? Can you explain, sir? No, very, very simple, sir. See, sir. Now, see, sir, how easy it is. Display, schema. What is that? Now, I am asking you the question. Now, I am asking the question. Remove this values also. Remove this values also. Main program I am writing. Completely, I am writing the main program. Just for a minute, ma. So, just for a minute. Main program. So, display. See, display. What I am saying. ST name. See carefully. Follow the syntax. ST name. Exactly. Formal parameter to be used as this. ST name is equal to OUCET. See how I am writing? Keyword. Whatever the formal parameter name you are using, exactly I should use that. STC name is equal to OUCET, comma. What is that next? Next is what? STNO is equal to 10. See, STNO is also called what? Formal parameter. Slowly I need to go for taking it. Next is called what? ST marks is equal to ST name is equal to KVR, comma. Next is called what? ST marks is equal to 66.66. This mechanism is called keyword. Used as what? Arguments, because inside the function call. Why they are called arguments? Because formal parameter names act as what? Arguments, because you are using inside the function call. See that function call one. Function call. This is a function call one. Just heading. Now I am saying keyword, argument, args, example 1.5. Example 1.5. Just watch it. What is an output? See that carefully. Now see 5 keyword arguments example 1. What is that, ma? ST name, something repeated. ST name. Okay. This is called STC name. That is STC name. This is ST name, ST marks. Okay. Now see the output here. Number, name, marks, college name. Am I following the order? Amma? Please respond it. Am I following the order? No, sir. Am I following the meaning? Am I following the order of meaning? Come on. No, sir. But am I getting the accurate results or not? What is this facility called? All the formal parameter names exactly used as an arguments here. I'm getting without following the order and position and meaning. I got the meaning. I got the accurate results. That can be done by the job of what? Keyword arguments. No problem, sir. Once again, I am writing, sir. Once again, see, sir. Once again, I am writing. Print. This I will print little different, sir. Okay, let it be. No problem. So I am writing little different. I want to print it. If you permit me, I will write different. Print. Just student number. Just for a minute. Number. Just a number. Just I am taking name. Just I am taking marks. Just I am taking what college name. Name. I am just writing like this. Now I am just saying to print most perfectly. I just want to use it. Just for a minute. I will just change it. So I am taking like this, and I am taking like this. So I am taking like this. \t. 1 minute, all of you. Because I want to print some small meaningful result I want to show you. So \t. Just I want to write STNO, comma what? ST name, comma ST marks, comma STC name. Other things I'll just take off. right? So here I'm having like this. So here, coming to the point of it, just for a minute, I will remove this. I will just remove this. I just want to show you the result. Please switch off your videos. Somebody is doing that. See that number, name, and then college name is ready. See, all of you try to understand. I'll go to my function next. Next, I'm going to that. So I know this is taking 4, but what is an order I'm passing? Next, you see. Next, you see. I'm taking. See, carefully watch it. Here I'm taking ST marks. ST marks is equal to 34.56. 34.56. Next, yeah, something like ST name is equal to JNTU H Hyderabad. Next, I'm taking STNO is equal to 11, and ST name is equal to something like Mr. Sharma, right? Function call 2. Just to see that I did not follow the first order. Some other programmer is following this. He did not follow any order. He is using keyword argument. Same formal parameters followed here also. See, what is an answer? See perfectly. So the answer is number. He got it. Of course, just for a minute, it is printing. Every time it is printing now, I say these points here where I will write this entire thing. I will cut it. I will write in the main program because I want to show you good output. That is my intention actually. That is my intention. So this line also I will write here only. This is my intention of showing you good output. Now only one logic is written. That's it. Only one statement is written. Now you see. Irrespective of the order you are passing, I want to see. See, number, name, marks, college name. But am I passing the same position? Please let me know. Am I passing the same position, dear students? No. Am I passing the same order? No. Neither I followed order nor I followed meaning, but I am getting accurate results by passing irrespective of its order. Good students. Plus, come on now. Display. See. I am passing 12, Bilal. I am passing Bilal. Who is this? See, first two things you see how I am passing. First two things how he is passing. Values I am passing. First value going to first value. Second value going to second value. What is this concept called? First value, first parameter, second value to second parameter. What is this value called? Positional parameters. Dear student, don't say anything. I only will continue. Next, what I'm saying, ST name is equal to HCU, sir. HCU. Come on. Next, ST marks is equal to ST marks. ST. So third value is called ST name. Actually, third one is called what? ST marks. Here I am using. I am sure about first two things, number and name, sir. Third one I don't know, sir. That's why I'm following this, sir. What is that, ST marks is equal to 33.33. 33.33. See, what is this concept is including here, First two are called what? Positional parameter. Second one is called what, Come on. Second one is called what? Keyword arguments. Keyword, don't tell keyword mod. Keyword arguments. See, I'm using in function call na. Keyword arguments. I'm in function call. Why don't you spell out properly? HCU. ST name. ST name. Okay. STC name. Sorry, STC name is equal to HCU. Now execute it, So in this function call, I have positional parameters as well as what? Keyword arguments are there. This is called a function call 3. Function call 3. Because in this you have to play like anything. Function call 3. It is both of them are there. Positional parameters is there, plus keyword arguments are also there. Compile it, execute it now. See that, execute it. I got it perfect. Number, name, marks, and HU I got it. Sir, please go to sir. Next, sir. Do show differently, sir. Display. Now I am writing ST C name is equal to what, sir? What, sir? JNTU K Kakinada JNTU comma ST marks is equal to, sir, 23.33, sir, 23.33, sir, comma, what I am doing, 13, comma, Mr. Sampath. Now I am writing Sampath. Mr. Sampath, he is written like this. Now think carefully. First, what is this? What is this, ma? Keyword arguments. Keyword arguments means where they are going, ma? Keyword arguments means where they are going. They are going to these keywords. Okay. Next, what is that? 13 and Sampath. They are expecting what? 13 is used as third position. These are going to be looking like a positional parameter. 13th value will go to third parameter only. And Sampath is used as a fourth value. PVM will take to the fourth value because already they used here. Actually, you need to send them to where? To this place, number and a name. That's why it is called error. It is called error. Are you understanding, students? Dear students, are you understanding, Amma? Once again, I will repeat. STC name is equal to K, JNTU K, ST marks. Already you passed the values here because by using what? Keyword arguments. And 13 is the third positional parameter. Sampath is the fourth positional parameter. We cannot use them as a positional parameters after keyword arguments. You will get an error. Positional parameters to be used always as a first only, followed by what? Keyword arguments. Now you will get an error. First of all, are you understanding that error? Why you will get it, Amma? So that is error. Error, sir. Why, sir? Error? Positional parameters to be used first. Later, other kind of arguments will be used. Execute it once. See that. Read that. Positional arguments follows keyword arguments. English, pure English. Positional argument follows keyword argument to be written after positional parameter. That is the meaning. See here only cap symbol. Cap symbol means here error is there. So what is the rule, ma? What is the rule? What is the rule you are understanding? Positional parameter follows keyword arguments. Or in simple English, what you can understand? Keyword arguments to be written after. Keyword arguments to be written after positional parameters. One more, last and final. This is an error, ma. This is an error. Display. I am writing 13. Now I am writing ST name is equal to Sampath. Next what? ST name. No problem. First is positional parameter. I will write ST marks. ST marks is equal to some 23.44. 23.44, comma. STC name is equal to something like SKU. SKU is from SKU, for example. So what this is called? There also, first one is first position. Next of them is what? Random order you are passing. ST marks, pass. Second one is passed to fourth. No problem. Third. And next STC name. Third one is passing to last. ST name. Last one is passed to name. No problem. But one mechanism you need to understand. All these kind of keyword arguments, formal parameters to be used as keys here. To be used as what? Keys. Now see that execution. Now you got perfect output. Dear students, any confusion? Yes, any confusion? Avinash, what ma? So, done. So, see ma, Sampath, if you take, now Sampath, you are asking some doubt, ma. This only error, okay, error part. Now see, ma, Sampath. Sampath I will take first. Sampath I will take first. See, ma, I will take Sampath. Avinash is asking, Sampath I am taking first. Where I am taking? There I will take it. In the error part, I will take first. In the error part, I will take first. So Sampath, you are asking that only. So take it to Sampath, this statement in the first place he is asking. In the first place he is asking. So here he is expecting like this. See, Sampath, Avinash, see, here again this is error. Why? Sampath is going to where? Tell me all of you. Sampath is going to where? STNO. Okay, this is okay, nice. But next you see, ST C name is called what? JNTUK. It is going to where? ST name. ST name. Next what? ST marks is going to where? ST marks. Then what is this? 13. What is this? Where it is? Where it is, ma? 13. This one you remove it. This one you remove it. 13 is going to be called what? Formal. This is called a positional parameter. It is trying to send it to what? STC name. Already STC name is containing the value. That's why you should not use last. Again, it is an error. See that error? See that error? So see the error. Positional parameter 13. Positional argument follows keyword argument. Avinash, did you understand, ma? Avinash, did you understand? What is the rule here? What is the rule here? Whenever you are using any kind of things like what? Any things you are using, first you use positional parameter, late followed by what? Keyword. If you want to completely, you can use this type of discussion. Here, first positional parameter, later I use the keyword arguments. So, shall I write keyword arguments concept, ma? Shall I write keyword arguments concept? Is it clear for all of you? Is it useful technique for you people? Is it useful technique for you people? Yes. Now, are you confident about what to follow, what and all those things? Yes. Perfect. Now I will write it. Now you will write it. Now I am writing. What is the concept? Right. Now we are going to write it. What we are going to write it? Now I am writing. I am writing some small concept. I am writing. Just listen. You just try to listen. Just listen. Now I am writing the concept window. Please watch this. We know the function definition. We know the function definition, and we don't know in which order. You have to tell like this only. We don't know in which order the formal parameters are available. We don't know in which order the formal parameters, the formal params available. We don't know that order available. And if we want to pass the arguments data, if we want to pass the arguments data from function call, carefully follow first, function call by maintaining position, order and meaning. We must use the concept of keyword arguments. Keyword arguments. Concept of what? Keyword arguments. So keyword arguments never follow the position. Keyword arguments never follow the order. Keyword arguments never follow the meaning, but it achieves all. Programmatically, Keyword argument concept. Keyword argument concept. Programmatically, the concept of keyword arguments never follow order, position, it won't follow position and meaning, but it achieves, it achieves, the accurate results, accuracy of the results, accuracy of result. So what is the syntax, sir? Now I am maintaining the syntax. Syntax is very, very important here. Syntax. And one more thing is, one more point I will write it. Programmatically, keyword arguments, keyword arguments must be written after positional parameters, after positional params. Otherwise we get error. So what is the syntaxes are? Very, very simple. Syntax for what here? Function definition. So what is the syntax? Now I am going to take it. What is the syntax, sir? Now I am saying def. Now I am taking def. Function name. See, sir, param 1, comma, param 2, param 1, param 2, so on, param n. So I will write here some block of statements which you know already. Right? Now coming to that function, syntax for function call. I am taking that. Syntax for function call. What is the syntax for function call, sir? Function call. So carefully understand. Function call I am writing. So what is the syntax for function call? Function name of, see that param 1, param 2, param n. Param 1, param 2, param n. I take anything. Param n is equal to param 1 is equal, param n is equal to value n, comma, param 1 is equal to value 1 is equal to value 1. So on. Param 2 is equal to value 2. Here we should note that point. Here the formal parameter names, formal parameter, maybe one or more than one, whatever it is. Formal parameter names must be used as keywords in the function call. That's why this mechanism is known as what? And hence this mechanism is called keyword arguments concept. And this mechanism is called keyword arguments concept, we can call. If you don't follow this order, if you don't follow this param names as keys, it will not execute at all. All the formal parameter names must be used as same here. That's why syntax also very, very carefully you need to understand. Dear students, I hope that it is more clear here. Yes. So we understood this concept. Dear students, is the concept is also understandable? Please confirm once. Easy, nothing is difficult, ma'am. Because I am writing point to point with the, by showing you I am writing this point to point. Yes, ma'am. Write down keyword parameters arguments. Yes, ma'am. Shubham, what is that? Line number 31. We know the function definition, and we don't know in which order the formal parameters are available. And if we want to pass the arguments data from function call by maintaining the position and order and meaning, we must use the concept of that's it. Perfect. If you want to add a small level case, If we know last you want to use, then this is perfect. Huh? Okay. Then we use the concept of keyword arguments. No problem. Programmatically, key concept of keyword arguments never follows position and meaning, and it achieves the accuracy of results. Keyword arguments must be written after positional params, otherwise we get error. Yes, exactly. You need not to buttify anything, Amma. Don't buttify anything. Yes, ma'am. CH Durga Prasad. You can write. You can write another way. Positional arguments follows keyword arguments. You can write. Dilip. Okay. Yes, ma'am. Let them write, ma. Let them write. Okay. Will come down. So it is maintaining key name, value name, key name, value name. That's why it is called keyword arguments. What are those keywords? Keywords are nothing but formal parameter names only. Keyword used in function call are nothing but formal parameter names only. Yes, ma, completed. Yes, ma. Now I will show the program. Program I will show. So people can't sit more than 1.5 hours. So 1.5 hours they will sit comfortably. More than 1.5 hours, slowly going out. Slowly going out. Write down. Write down, ma. Now write a Python program. Write a Python program. Write a Python program which demonstrates the concept of which demonstrates the concept of which demonstrates the concept of keyword arguments Keyword arguments. Keyword arguments. Keyword arguments. Just opening the program. Write down now. SEMA. Only function definition is very, very simple definition. So I'm using some small formatting part. Don't feel difficulty. Write down quickly. Yes, ma. Repeat the question. Huh? Okay, simple. Write a Python program. Rashekar Reddy, read the question, ma. Write a Python program which demonstrates the concept of 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 keyword arguments, which demonstrates the concept of keyword arguments. Yes, ma. Raj Singh. I will show you the help, ma. I will show you the help. How to see the predefined function. Help. I will tell you. Help function is there. Help function is there. Raj Singh. I will introduce, ma. Don't worry. Yes, ma. Class is done. You write this code, and tomorrow class I will go for another parameter mechanisms. I will introduce another mechanisms. I will introduce, ma. Another mechanism I will introduce. What is that mechanism? Third mechanism, default argument mechanism. I will introduce. Don't miss tomorrow class. Very, very important. That too Saturday. Don't go anywhere else. Class is most important. Later you can do other weekends. Raj Singh, I will tell you that, ma, that doubt you raised it. I will tell you in the class. Don't worry. Okay, Django, sir. Yes, ma. Django is also there. Plan is there, but we want to start. But slots are not all. 5 slots are completely fully occupied, ma. Fully occupied. So once one batch is completed, then there is a chance of starting. Okay, ma Aditya. Okay, you are asking that operators part, ma. Yes, yes, yes. So really sorry, ma, for that operators not uploaded. So today, because it is there in my laptop, ma, half of the part is there in that I am taking in desktop now. Yes, ma. Durga Prasad, you are asking. Yes, ma. Ashish Kumar. Ashish Kumar. We are. We even I am. I want to start multiple courses, ma. In the after one batch is over, we will plan for that